I had traveled to Africa to learn more about how infectious diseases like AIDS and HIV affect the global community. And when we talk about that, I think here where everything is safe and clean, and we have AIDS and HIV, but we don't really see it, it's very different than when you go to Africa and you see children who have been discarded by the community, who've been told that they don't exist by the community, who've been told that they are no longer their child by their parents. We moved on, and my group came from Canada, and we were all shiny and excited to be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. It was the most exciting experience of all their lives, and I had all of these horrible stories to deal with, and it was really difficult for me. When we met the team, I hugged my husband when I saw him, because I'd seen and heard so much that was so foreign. And you know, talking to other people, they would say, "It's okay, everything will be all right." And I thought, it's never going to be all right for these children. It won't be okay. I'll never be the same. On the last day when I was getting ready to leave, I went to the children that I'd been playing with. They were different than the ones that I'd been hearing the horrible stories from. And I just went to say goodbye. And one of them came up to me. I don't know his name, and I probably never will, but I just call him the boy in the blue shirt. And he came up to me and he said, "Will you save my life?" And everything just started spinning. And I realized that these were not little play children. These were human beings who had very difficult lives, and lives that my children would never be able to identify with. And you know, I saw the dust. I saw the fact that they didn't have any shoes. I recognized for the first time that they'd been wearing the same clothes for the 5 days that I'd met them, and that that was a question that would change my life. So I explained to him why I was there, and that I couldn't help him, and it's probably the most embarrassing and disappointing moment of my life to have had to say no to this child. And he walked away and he thanked me for my consideration, and you could see again the body language. Just to me, what it said was, so another person has come, made friends with us, and then abandoned us. And then we went and we started climbing Kilimanjaro. And the day when I met Respicious was he had sort of pulled me off from everybody else. We just walked through the clouds. It was a very majestic moment, and he said, "I know who you are, I know what you can do, and my brother helps the orphans in Tanzania. Will you help him?" So then we started.
Before it was just this tiny little mud house, and now when we went over, there was the full big new building that we made them, and we built them a playground over there to play on, and I believe it's still standing now 4 years later.
If you've seen a photograph when they first went there, and you've seen kids with absolutely no smiles or didn't even know or even seen a white person before, to where they are now, where they're happy and playing in playgrounds, it's quite an achievement. And I think that anybody that has had a hand in that, or seen us, or been to a tournament, has appreciated every single time they've come.
The reason that I'm doing what I'm doing is that a little boy in a blue shirt said, "Will you save my life?" What we're trying to do now is help children who are vulnerable and privileged understand that they are more similar than we may think, and that they are the future, and that what they say and do can have an impact on this global community that we share.
Knowing you're doing something and being able to see the result is an amazing feeling, and you know you're changing a lot. You don't just change one thing a day, and you don't just make them feel happy. It's changing them for a lifetime, and you're able to see it.
We want to provide them with the tools and the confidence and the inspiration to actually take on the world and change it.